Hello. Hello. Hello, my Choomba. Hello, everybody. Hi. 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 Am I quiet? I'm so not feeling well. Hello, hello. Thank you, Gigi-chan, for the follow. Your inspiration video by Nana. Hello, you're so quiet. Wait, really? No. No! Hello, Sim. Hello, Traveler. Hello, Shio Joe. Hello, Anime Fan. Hello, no one special. Hello. Hello, Ruin Sentinel. Hello, Haggle Fourth. Hello. Spooky. Hello, Nymph. Hello. Perpin. Hello, Faustian. Hello, Rinny. Hello, Slake. Hello. Equal. Hello, Dibber. And Amma. Thank you, Spooky, for the resubscription. Happy 10 months. Thank you, Lady Genitals. Happy 14 months. Hello, it's me, your only friend. Hi, guys. I don't feel good today. And that's just the worst when you don't feel good. Because I want to be a happy little peach girl. I want to be happy and like giggly. And maybe the Choombas will cheer me up today because I think that would be really awesome. But it's your birthday soon. Sorry to hear. It's okay. I just don't understand it. I realize that I actually get sick like last year at my birthday. I got sick. And then now that I realize it, the year before that, I also got sick at my birthday. And then the year before that, I don't think I got sick, but I know I got sick the year before that. And if it's like not on my birthday, it's like a couple days before or a couple days after. I remember like one birthday, I like came home and I was like sitting in the bathtub like shivering because I had such a bad fever. And then last year was just awful. I felt so awful on my birthday. And then I'm trying to think other times, but yeah, I get like sick on my birthday. And now I'm kind of like, oh, I think maybe that's why I'm not feeling good today, because I'm sickly again. I don't know if it's like a curse. You think it's a curse? I come in. I I had this other had my other model. I realized on the thumbnail I had this model, so I was like, okay, this is my silly ASMR writing model, ASMR script writing model. Let's do this one today. How could be devil be cursed? Hello, Necro. Did you offend a witch? I don't know. Is there psychology behind like getting sick on your birthday? Do you think like is there the psychology behind that? Because it keeps happening to me. I remember um I remember for my 18th birthday, I was so sick that my eyes were like watering and I couldn't see anything. Like the whole day was like I couldn't see. I was like blind. It used to happen to me all the time. I'm turning 447. Happy birthday, Nymph! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nymph. Happy birthday to you. I hope you don't get sick today. I'm gonna look it up. Like, I always get sick on my birthday. On my birthday. Getting sick on your birthday is often a mix of high stress, burnout, and social exhaustion. Pre-birthday stress, planning, and high expectations can push your body into fight or flight mode. Similar to getting sick on vacation. Oh, wait. This one, it says it's called leisure sickness. It says, similar to getting sick on vacation, your body may let its guard down only when you finally stop, allowing infections to surface when you try to relax. Wait, does that mean, is that why we all got sick on the trip? Because we were like letting our guard down. Emotional factors, anxiety about aging, the birthday blues, or reflecting on the past. It is a thing. It says, why do I always feel ill on my birthday? It could be tied to previous negative experiences with birthdays. Feeling left behind in life plans, afraid of aging, anxiety, and depression. Is this real? Hi, Moose. Yeah, I think it was. I think these makes sense. It makes sense, like that you would if you're like letting your guard down or whatever. Like I feel like that makes sense, and maybe it's like a subconscious like fear of my birthday. Yeah, I'm stressed out about all that. My my cover release, my original song, my 3D concert, X Hollow Live. It's just the American candy. Oh my gosh, it killed me. Um, Maybe it's diet too. But I was like getting so mad at the whipping factory today. At myself because I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't focus. I couldn't engage in conversation. I felt like everyone hated me. And I couldn't, I felt like I wasn't fitting in. The only time that I felt like I was fitting in was when one of my coworkers, they said that they like to drink chocolate milk from a sippy cup. And everyone started making fun of them for it. And then I was like, drinking chocolate milk from a sippy cup is cool. No one hates you. Post-vacation blues. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. What if it's like a mixture of like everything? I keep trying to make up these excuses like, surely I'm not, surely, surely I'm not dying. Surely I'm okay. It's just gonna take some time, I think, for my body to adjust and to get back into survival mode. Cause right now, cause my body was actually in safe mode, and it was like you can be happy and you can relax. But now I'm like, wait, we gotta get back to survival mode, everybody. And maybe that's why I'm feeling so tired from that. Ugh, I just don't know. Did Chai lose her red X hair ornament? No, this is my emoto model that I use. This is my emoto model. I never like officially debuted it as my official emoto model. You guys care? Should I go? I can switch back. I like look at my face. What do you think of this face? That's the one thing about this model is it does kind of feel like a little promiscuous. It feels like a bit of a naughty. I feel mischievous in this one. Um. So that's why I was like, it'll help us get up to. It will get up to no good. Oh, thank you also. Thank you. I realized. Thank you, Danger, for 3 months. Thank you. Nefarious. Yeah, she's evil. She's evil. But that's good because we're gonna be writing some scripts today, and it's gonna be really fun. I wanted to talk to you guys as well about the voice pack because wait. Let me come here actually. No, this model does not have an eye patch. It's always my magical eye is always out, and it's always like shooting its beam at you to like make you love me. Always 24/7. I am going to show you some of the things that I wrote down so far for the voice pack. The voice pack is supposed to be released yesterday, but it wasn't, and I'm really sorry that it wasn't. But I just was so tired. I just couldn't do anything. I just feel like I had so much to catch up on at the whipping factory, and then I just like, oh, I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush. So I'm gonna show you what I have written down so far. I think it's this one. Voice packs are fun though. Okay, so these are the voice pack. So the first thing that we have is hi. Hello. Hey. Goodbye. Bye. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa-gwan. Moshi moshi. I love you. I hate you. I love you, Choomba. I love you, big bro. Wait, don't look at this one. I think I was just... Well, we're not going to talk about it too much. But look, I wrote all of these. I wrote all of these down. I have a good list, okay? It doesn't matter. There's going to be fun things, okay, in here. I realize that going over it on stream is actually more embarrassing than I realized. Well, the voice pack will be free, so everyone can have the voice pack for free when it's done. So there's gonna be, I think there's gonna be like little fun surprises in here. So when you download the voice pack, it'll be on my Ko-fi. So when you download it, it'll be free, just like the Mikon and Chai Off collab vlog and the photo set, the cosplay thingy. They'll be the same, and that's my first voice pack, so it'll all be free on my Ko-fi. Oh, dog bark. Okay, yeah. So what I thought is you guys can help me add some more stuff, because this is a mixture of my own ideas, and then it's a mixture of your ideas and suggestions, because I actually did have a Google form open. It's from a long time ago, but I took the suggestions on there. I'm supposed to play the chai audio for my parrot. Yeah, I gotta make a special audio that if you can play it to your friend, your parent, your cat, your dog, your rodent. Lots of affirmations, lots of teasing. I have this one, spitting on you, and I have spitting on you again with a voice thing. Okay, so I'm here now. So you want a dog bark. I think that works. A dog bark, and how about like a cat meow? Oh, Alu! See, this is why I have you guys to help me. So we're gonna put an Alu, maybe like longest Alu, and maybe like a bunch of Alus, just in case. You want to use it as like a phone alarm. Yeah, you can play it for your dog. Pretty Fazbear? Yeah, that was on there. That was a recommendation on my suggestions. Was to put that. Feeling like trash today too. I hope you feel better. When I was talking to my coworkers, I was like, oh, maybe it's because it's like the season is changing. I think sometimes I get pretty tired when the season changes. Long Choomba. Long Choomba. Because, oh yeah, and the full moon. Maybe that is true. Like, maybe because of the season changing and then the full moon, it's like causing me to like... Maybe wait, what is it again? Mercury is in retrograde. Wake up, Choomba. Time to get up or you'll be late. Yeah, I believe that eclipses are powerful too, but I didn't expect it to like nerf me. Choomba moon. Oh, how do I do stepping though in a voice pack? Like, what would I guess what would the line be? What would the line be? I don't have anything foot related, so you can throw out suggestions. Actually, oh no, I don't. I don't have anything foot related. Oh, naughty Choomba. You are naughty. That's a good one. Wait, naughty. Voice packs are so crazy because I still get people downloading my first voice pack from Ko-fi. Like, it'll be like, this person... Well, it won't say who, but it'll say, like, your voice pack was downloaded. And I'm like, what? Like, people are still downloading it and still listening to it. I don't even know what is in that one because it's so old. I'm scared. I feel like it's probably like really cringe. And people are still downloading from it. No, don't don't download it. This one's gonna be like way better. I feel like I'm way more like self-aware. I think the first one I'd probably just sound like so dumb. Oh, thank you so much, Neko, for the subscription. Happy 6 months. Thank you. I'm downloading it right now. I'm playing it on speaker. Please don't. Like, I feel like it's embarrassing. I feel like I'm using like it's like it's the old chai voice that I probably used to use, and I probably just say weird things. I know I do, and I don't want it. Don't want it. We're doing better this time. We're like veterans now. Actually, someone in the suggestions box was like, I want you to record some lines in like your natural voice. And I was like, what? What? Like, I have like a streamer voice, but I don't even know what my natural voice is. Is this my natural voice right now? No, like, you know when you have like a streamer voice, like when you're talking and you're like da 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 da, like I'm streaming, so you kind of like enunciate your words more and you sound like blah 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 blah, like, you know, like you're talking about things, like you want to sound like uppity, 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 uppity. But then when you're like out and about, like you're like up up, and you like mumble your words and you just like say things. Like, I feel like maybe not everybody has a streamer voice, but most people do. At least most people I know do. Having a work voice, a presenting voice, naturally southern. I felt like I suddenly felt that I had like a Valley Girl voice because when we were listening back to the off collab with Catabasis, I was like, wait, I kind of sound like a Valley Girl. When you're talking to a big crowd, you naturally are gonna spiff it up. Exactly. Wait, a big crowd? A big crowd? I'm so famous. True Texan accent. Hi, Red Blood! Welcome. My true Texan accent. We aren't getting Chai's voice when she buys bananas for the grocery store cafe. I don't talk to people. I don't say anything. If I go out, I'm so quiet and I don't talk to people. The wife and the kids are gonna enjoy it so much. What? Wait, my voice back? No. Um. What else can we say? I don't know. Maybe like. Can I have head pats? Wait, can I have head pats? Please. You could do foots related stuff. We don't want to have too many, because then that takes away the fun for like any future voice packs. Keeping everything unique. You like it? What are some of the things? Should we? Oh, welcome home. Welcome home. And then I could also do like, welcome home, Choomba. Welcome home. Well, I do have good night. Good night is in the list already. I have sweet dreams, good night, and then I have... Wait, I have it up here. I remember doing it. It was like... Sweet dreams, how did you sleep? And then good morning and good night. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing... No! I'm not doing Rick and Morty reference. You ate my pudding? I won't ever forgive you. I could sub Big Bro. This is pretty good. This is how many pages long? 5 pages long? 5 pages worth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is pretty good. This is like, what, 50? A little bit over 50. I think this will be really good. I think if I think of anything else, I'll include it. But I just want it to be like, hey, is there anything... Oh, a kiss! Kiss. I wanted to make sure there wasn't like anything that you guys were like, wait, Chai, like you have to include this. Like, please, you're missing this. You're missing it. Really important thing. Past midnight, I need to wake up early. I need to sleep. Thank you for the stream. Thanks, Sequel. I was so happy to see you. I hope you have a good rest. And I hope getting up early isn't too hard for you. Record the sneezer. I've tried. Anytime I'm streaming and I hear the sneezer, I always try to turn up my gain so it could be like, you guys can like hear it. But I never get it on time. So every single time I sound like I'm crazy. Oh, but you promised we'd have dinner together. There was another one like that up. I remember adding something similar to this. It was like, but you said we were gonna hang out or something. So I added that one as well. But this one we can do. Happy 28 months, Ball. I look so cute today. Hope you're staying warm and comfy. I'm warm. I'm honestly pretty comfy. I'm just so freaking tired. Tummy noise! I don't do tummy noises on purpose. They just happen. Have a nap after stream? No! I cannot have a nap after stream because I had to finish recording the voice pack, and then I also have to record the birthday ASMR, among other things. Go to bed early? Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to bed early, but I say that every night. Have you been eating the same? No! Oh, something about vegan? It's not like I like you or anything. Oh yeah, gym motivation / workout praise. Reps and sets. That's a pretty good one. Really? Choomba? That's the kind of anime you watch? So weird. I like that one. Oni Chan, can you give me a spot on my squat? On my squat? What the freak? Oh, pervert. Classic chai line. Not totally forgot to include that. Haven't been paying attention. Gonna suggest marriage. Sure. Like what kind of things? How should I do marriage ones? I was supposed to go to the gym, but sick. I was thinking going to the gym might like wake me up. Like maybe I just need to go to the gym because I haven't been. But I don't know. I could just pass out on the floor. Literally, when I was at the whipping factory, I was trying to casually like find a way to sit on the floor so I could just like lay there. But I was like, I can't do that. Say something while slowly falling asleep. Sleepy chai. Spooky Dukes is a pervert. Is that the one clip? Marriage, vows, or something. Marriage. Marriage core. Curse words? I don't swear! Yeah, like, if I go to the gym, I could probably just do cardio. Ring fitting. I'll think of one curse word to do for you. I'll do one. Like one. Get lucky. Use it for your soundboards. Yeah, I like that idea. Yay! Okay, I feel good about this. I think we're got like full 5 full pages, which I feel like is really decent, and I like think that that's a good amount. And if something's missing from it, or you're like, no, I wanted to add this or put this in there, or I have a future suggestion, then that could be like added to the 3.0 voice pack. When is the next R-Play stream? I guess you are. It is R-Play model. Maybe I should save this. Maybe this should be like my special model. I shouldn't just be willy-nilly with this model. But I don't know. Really soon I'd like to be. Because it's almost been a month. And I feel like there should be like 1 or 2 a month. Okay. Let me switch. The reading was great. I had so much fun. It was so much fun. I keep thinking about it. I wanted to make like clips from it too. I don't think ArtPlay has a clip feature, but if I download the VOD, I could like go through and make clips. But the VOD is up publicly. I think it's the only VOD that I'll keep public, and the rest I'll hide because it was really embarrassing to keep it public. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, because I'm the kind of person, like, they usually say, like, if you're an extrovert, you get energy from being around people. And if you're an introvert, you get energy from staying home and, like, laying around. So, like, I lose energy from being around people, and I was with people every day for a while. And not even just the silly girls, right? Because there was, like, going in public, going to, like, restaurants and stores. So maybe I'm just really mentally drained. The visual novel with the vampire? Yes, that one. That was a fun stream. That goes down in chai history. The Choombas don't make me feel that way though. If I hang out with the Choombas, I don't get sleepy. I'm excited for our next visual novel. Yeah. I will say one thing that I'm doing for my birthday. I'm gonna get a facial. I can't make a humble face. I'm trying to be humble. It's not working. No, I look stupid. I want to make a humble face. Wow! Emoto chat can't be humble even if you try. Too strong to be humble. She's too mischievous. So that is my plan, is I'm going to get a special, really special one. Where they do like, they put you in like an oxygen tank. Or like they put your head in like an oxygen tank and they put like mask and then they give you like a massage and they like steam your face and they do all these like crazy things. And I really have wanted to really get one for a long time now. And that's gonna be my special little treat from my mom. She's gonna take me and it's gonna be her present. Sounds a bit scary. I need to wax my eyebrows again. I don't. I got mine waxed just before the girls' trip, so I'm really excited. I feel like I want to watch a video. Wait, that's a really good idea. We should watch a video on like someone getting it done so we could like see what it looks like and how it is, how it be. Because I was ready to just like come in and be like, give me your worst, or I guess give me your best. So, okay, let's move on. I am gonna switch models because you only got a little sneak peek of this model. I want to save this model exclusively for ASMR and like R play and stuff, so you can like, so it's like a psychological conditioning that this model only comes around for like naughty emoto stuff, not when we're just hanging out. So I'm leaving and I'm coming back. Bye bye. Hello. Hello. I'm back. This is a child you know and love. There she is. You know her. You've seen her around. You've seen her around. You know how she is. You know how she looks. You love her just the same. Here's my humble face. Hi, Chai. Did you see a nefarious little Chai around here? Yeah, I tried to come back in and she ran off. She scurried off. Before she ran away, she even bit my ankles. Such a menace. Unbelievable. Expected, but just unbelievable. Alright, let's get started on our next task. I have so many tabs open. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I pulled up this. So this is a way that we can do random. So we could list like a bunch of things like yandere, emoto, like praise, sleep, affirmation, like a bunch of stuff, and then it could help us choose like a theme for the ASMR. This one also is just actually a random word generator. So you could just generate anything and it'll come up. And we could use this for randomizer. I found this. It's like an AI story generator. I thought it'd be kind of funny to see like what it comes up with that we could base it off of. So we have the option to write a couple ASMR. So we have the birthday ASMR, the birthday brat ASMR. Then I have a emote. Oh, I see. This is the same. But it could be down. It could be down. I'll just write down our topics then. Okay, so here to that. Then we have Neppy X. Well, not really X, but like Neppy and Chai. Emoto. ASMR. It's like a bratty, an innocent. I gotta write the script for that. And then I have other ideas I have. There is like a few girls that I want to like propose a script to them. So like I want to ask some other like ASMRists and be like, hey, I have this really great idea for a script. Would you want to collab with me? And then I have it written out like already. So then when I ask them, I could, if they say yes, which I really hope that they do, then I'll like, well, that's great because I already have a script. So those are some scripts I want to write, but I feel like I should maybe not write those ones live on stream just in case they don't want to be a part of it. So Neppy is the only one who I've actually asked and has agreed because some of the other scripts I have coming up, or like roleplay collab scripts, were written by the other person. So oh, true. Yes, or like two like popular girls, like a degrading Chio X Chaya. I think I could easily feel confident in asking like Mikan and Chio. I think they both would agree to do it with me. I thought about it because I was like, oh, if for the birthday brat ASMR, like, do I want to do it where it's like I have like the body cam and I can wear like a birthday outfit and have like a cake and stuff like that. I don't know how much time I'll have, but that would be really cool. Like, maybe I could compromise, but I think it'd be really fun to do it like that. Yeah, I get it. So yeah, we could come up with some ideas for Mekon and X. But I don't want to write it, and what if she doesn't want to do it? What cake do you normally get? I don't really usually normally get a cake, but my favorite cake is like double chocolate, like fudge cake. Like that's kind of like a brownie and really cakey and like chocolatey. My favorite. So instead of doing another collab one, maybe we should just do like my own like personal chai ASMR, and then we can use some of the prompts to help us come up with like a title. No, 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 no. Just like a chocolate cake. Double chocolate cake. Like for it to be like fudgy and rich and like dense, like a brownie. Like a dense chocolate cake. That's my favorite ever. That's why I picked the chocolate cake that I did pick when I was with the girls, because it looked like chocolate. But then the inside it wasn't. On the inside it was like, well, it did have chocolate, but it wasn't all chocolate, which is what I really wanted it to be. But I didn't know. I didn't know any better. I just realized I didn't have any music playing this entire time. All right. So I guess the most important one is gonna be the birthday brat, because that is the most, that one's coming up, so we have to be serious about it. Hi Hivik, hi. So let's do random word generator. Slump. Thank you, try hard for the follow. I don't like slump. Plant. Nah. Passion. Okay, I got inspired because it's like, what if it's like, she thinks like no one is going to show up for her birthday. It could be something like that, where it's like she thinks no one is going to show up, and then you do. But you do. That could be an idea. Desire. Feel. Blood. The house is flooding. ASMR. Gate. Plagiarize. Judgment. Oh, wait, that could... Okay, that's another idea. You give... It always goes through my mind. Like, you give your emote till... Oh, but it's birthday brat. So it could be like... You are giving her a bunch of gifts. And then she goes through each gift and she's like, no. Oh, yes, this is good. This is perfect. Okay. I like this. So it's the birthday brat, right? So listener presents the brat with a bunch of special gifts. And the brat decides if they are good enough for her. So, but each gift could be like a trigger. So it could be like, here, I got you this, and it's like something crumply. And then the other one could be like, here, I got you this, and it's like something like water noises. And it's like, here, I got you this. It's like a bunch of like different things. Yeah, I got you like a wiggly worm, or I got you like beads, or I got you like a journal to write in. And then she could just be like, nope, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Birthday princess. Wait, birthday princess. Bratty birthday princess. That's what it should be renamed. Bratty birthday princess. And the gifts that you could give her could be like... What could they be? What are the ones I just said? It's like... They're all triggers. So like... I guess it could be anything, really. But I think like a pillow, a plushie, water, something to do with like water, like ear cleaning. Oh yeah, the slug. A cake or cupcake maybe. Oh, a snow globe. Wait, come back. Come back! Wait, why I do that? Snow globe. Do like glass tapping and water. Like looking around my room, like, ooh, what could I use? Oh, chocolates. Oh, a hairbrush. That's a great one. Glass globes are amazing. I really want to get some. I listened to Astrani ASMR where she was using them, and I was like, What the heck? This is so good. They sounded so good. Oh, beads. Or like, how about like a necklace? And it could be like beads. Oh, a keyboard maybe? Oh! Foot lotion. Ah, yes. Tapping on present box. How could we do panties? Would that do panties make a good ASMR trigger? Oh, a lollipop could work, but I have to get a. That means that. Oh, maybe a popsicle. Maybe. Panties. I like the idea of a popsicle. I have some popsicles. But I feel like that should be like its own video because it's kind of a long. It could be a long trigger. Chocolate. Chocolate breaking. Oh, a diary. Oh, I already have chocolate. Chocolate breaking. Lipstick. This is a pretty good list. A pillow, plushie, water, ear cleaning, rainbow slug, cupcake, snow globe, chocolate, hairbrush, necklace, keyboard, foot lotion, panties tapping, lipstick, diary. Absolute pervert still. But we don't know if I'm your sister in this, because I'm just your birthday brat. I'm your birthday princess brat. Some guy named Anthony. I think this is good. How many is this? I forgot to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. A bracelet, okay. my jingling bracelet. That is true. If you're a chai fan, oh yeah, Mikan was saying that I could, because I have the Choomba, so Mikan was saying I could call like the die-hard chai fans like chai guys. Chai guys know about my bracelets. Oh, maybe like oh, chips, because I have chips from the trip. And I think chips is like a good ASMR sound. It has like a crunchy, like the crunch and like the bag opening. Wait, what's acrylics? Oh, but this I recording it tonight, so it has to be stuff I already have. It has to be stuff I already have at my home. But that would be a cool idea for the future. This is 18, which is pretty good. That's... Yeah, I think the tapping one will still make nail noises because I have long nails. This is fun. I like this idea. So it'll be like, oh, I'm gonna give you a gift. I'm gonna give you a gift, and then I'm like, no. I try it out. I'm like, it's not good enough. Or like, really, you got me this? Like, try harder. It's my birthday. It's a special day. I like it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I like this idea. So we finally have an idea for it. Should I write a script for it? I often just like improvise. But I kind of... Like, I'm happy to write the script. I have to write the script for Neppy because that one is like making somebody else do it. I just don't know for this one. I'm like, should I improvise? Hello, Pussy Water. What did two of us think? Should this one be improv or should we do like a written script? I need to change the playlist. I don't want these. Pretty good. I always write down the outline. Okay, let's write down like the outline. That's like the brat is here. She says, well, are you going to wish me happy birthday or what? I'm surprised you actually came. I didn't expect anyone to come to my party. Especially you, out of all people. Don't you have better things to do? Should we Oni-chan every time? Every time! Oni-chan. Okay, I'll do more of a build-up. Do you even know what today is? Well, don't give me such a dumbfounded look. I mean, you're here, right? So that must mean, you know, something. Especially with my adorable princess outfit I am wearing. Bye, Dubstep! Thanks for coming to chat on your break. Do you even know what today is? Well, don't give me such a dumbfounded look. I mean, you're here, right? So that must mean you know something. Must mean you know something. Especially with my adorable princess outfit I'm wearing. And what's all that? Huh? Looks like you brought a bunch of things with you. Are those presents, perhaps? Devious giggling. Well, ahem. Are you going to wish me happy birthday? Or what? Pretend that you guys wish me happy birthday. Thank you. I am the birthday princess, after all. Hee hee, that's what I thought. Hee hee, that's what I thought. Thank you. I am the birthday princess, after all. I'm surprised you actually came. I didn't expect anyone to come to my party, especially you out of all people. Don't you have better things to do, Oni-chan? Or are you here because you expect something in return? Nope. Sorry. Today is all about me. Don't you have better things to do, Oni-chan? Or are you here because you expect something in return? Nope. Sorry, today is all about me. I will sit up here in my throne. And you can present your special gifts to me. It'll be such an honor to be in my presence. Don't you agree? How old am I turning, you ask? How dare you ask that? You should never ask wait, my head. A lady her age. For I am the most beautiful and youthful princess of the land, regardless. But if you must know, this year I am turning 447. Devil princesses live for a very, very long time. How old am I turning this? How dare you ask that? You should never ask a lady your age. For I am the most beautiful and youthful princess of the land regardless. But as you must know, this year I am turning 447. Devil princesses live for a very, very long time. You just got lucky enough to find me in my prime and coincidentally fell in love with me. What? Don't deny it. I mean, look at all of the presents you brought. You only bring that many presents for a girl you must really like. Look, there is even little bows and tissue paper. How cute. And just because it is my birthday, I will be nice to you. And say I am so glad that you are here to celebrate with me. Now, let's get started on the first gift, shall we? That's like the intro. And we'll start off with the first gift, which is going to be a pillow. Ooh, what's this? Something soft and smooth and cushy, just like me. Let the birthday princess have a closer look. And then it'll be like pillow noises, so like scratching, squishing, rubbing. Like that. And then I feel like every single one can be like welcomed in like that, where it's like, oh, like, what is this that you got me? Like, let me have a closer look. And then I'll be able to like play around with it and do stuff with it, and it'll be like, ooh, I like this. Or, this isn't good enough. I don't know how I feel about this, kind of thing. So each one will be introduced. And I feel like it should be, okay, pillow and plushie are really similar, so maybe plushie could go down here, because they're kind of gonna have like similar sounds. Yeah. And then each thing will be introduced, and then we'll be like, hoo 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 hoo. Oh, the Ghoulie song! Do you have the Ghoulie song in the voice pack, Rex? No. Wait, I totally forgot about the Ghoulie song. The Ghoulie song! Okay, I added it. So each thing will be like introduced, and we'll do it nice and orderly. So first we'll go then it will go to ear cleaning, and then it will be like, come on, like, why are you not giving me anything like of material value? Then that's where the rainbow slug will come in, and then I'm like, what, you didn't even get me a cake? And then the cake comes in, and then something sentimental, and then I didn't like the cake, so give me chocolates. And then I'm a princess, so you should brush my hair. And then a beautiful necklace because I'm such a lady. and then a keyboard, I don't know, because I like video games, and then foot lotion because I am deserving of a foot massage, and then the plushie because I want one, and the tapping because what's inside, it's something hidden, and what is inside, it's panties. You're such a pervert. You make it up to me by giving me lipstick. Then I get to write in my diary about how much I think I hate you. But then you make it up to me by giving me a bracelet. I'm not super satisfied. And you give me a bag of chips. And then what? It's like the last one, like, oh, I'm satisfied with this one because it's a bag of chips. Or maybe secret present that won't be revealed until the ASMR. The actual video. Could be... I won't say. Squishing and rubbing. Yeah. I think that would be like a pretty good flow. And then after all of the presents, we could be like, well, look at how much you spoiled me. I feel like such a princess now. We ran out of gifts, so we just pick up a random bag of chips. Exactly. Yeah, I like it. I like this. This is a really good idea. Who thought of this? It was me, wasn't it? Cool. Alright. Well, that one is taken care of. Well, for the most part, but like the whole premise and the outline of it will be taken care of. It'll be like a trigger testing ASMR, and the roleplay is that you're giving me presents for my birthday. Now... this one is going to be the Neppy X-Tie Innocent Emoto and Bratty, I guess? Emoto ASMR script. Ugh. Stretch! Okay. This is where we need some random words. Ooh, judgment! Judgment's a good word. Okay, so let's start off with the random words to get the creative juices flowing. We have judgment. Blame! 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 You're in trouble. You're in trouble. Convince. Harsh. Uh-oh. That means the listener's gonna be... yeah, good cop, bad cop. Privilege. Skilled. Insert! Wait. No, not that one. No. Positive. I don't like where this ASMR is going. Good cop versus bad cop, and it could be like we still have to figure out why we're doing a good cop versus bad cop. Like, did you do something wrong? Practice kissing just as friends? What? Executive in exercise. Maybe we could do like, oh, you were not getting enough exercise. You need to be like working out more. And then Neffy's like, you don't have to work out. You should just rest and eat cake. And then I'm like, you need to work out. Why are Neffy and I kissing? This is about you. I'll do exercise just to see. Debut, collapse. Oh, maybe collapse could be like you get sick and you're not taking care of yourself. I would love to do one where it's like Neffy and I, we catch we catch the Choombas and the straight faces kissing, and now you're in trouble. But I don't think she would do that one. Sigh, work, shell. Craftsman, overeating. Wait, hold on. I'll write it down. Catching. Maybe. Color, cup, seminar, sympathetic, hair, grass. Inch again? It really wants inch. But what? How could we include inch? Could we do like... You are too small. And we have to good cop, bad cop, like, I'm really disappointed in you. You need to... I don't know. Why? Pipe. Vanish. This is scaring me. I feel like these words are not random. Okay. Okay. What if we do this? Two little sisters are scolding their their big brother for not taking care of himself. One is the bad cop and is scolding, and the other is... I'm controlling the words. I'm a hacker. That'd be a child beat up their brother because he's a nerd. One is called the other is playing good cop and not being as harsh. I've never used this site before, so I don't even know if this will work. But maybe you could help us give ideas. ASMR? Am I gonna have to like pay cool? What is happening? No, don't put the age! Don't put the age! Don't put the age! Don't put the age! We don't need to put that. Is that it? Heck? The jackknife setup. The jackknife sat on the kitchen counter, still flecked with yesterday's peanut butter. Because of course it was. Because Liam couldn't bother to wash a single damn thing in his life, if his life depended on it. 12 years old and allergic to basic hygiene. You're disgusting, announced Jenny, 7-year-old, wearing her judgiest expression. Which was impressive considering her default face always looked like she just smelled something rotting. She poked the offending utensil with one finger as if it might bite. This is why ants keep showing up, because you're gross. Okay, we're on to something. Like this could work in a way. This could work. It could be like Chai walks into your bedroom and sees how much of a mess it is. She is shocked and disgusted to see how far bad you let it get. She judges you immediately and scolds you for not being more responsible. Okay, let's see what happens if I click continue story. This is so scary. I feel like I feel really scared. Across the kitchen, Macy balanced on her tiptoes to peer into the sink, where a precarious tower of Liam's cereal bowls threatened to avalanche at the slightest breath. Maybe he's just forgetful, she offered, though her nose wrinkled at the sight. She reached out and nudged the stack of with a cautious finger, sending one bowl spinning lazily like a wobbly top. Forgetful is leaving your homework at school. This is disgusting. She snatched the jackknife and brandished it like an Exhibit A in some grand court drama. Look at this. It's practically growing for... Okay. We're on to something. So it could be like, she judges you immediately and scolds you for not being more responsible. She thinks your room is gross and she is upset because she feels like she has taught you how to be better. She pouts and sighs and scoffs, picking up random items around your room. Neppy enters and Charlie remarks that it's not entirely bad and could be worse. Maybe he has just been too busy to clean up after himself. We shouldn't be so harsh on him, Chai. Chai! So, Chai walks into your room and she has much of a message. She is shocked and disgusted to see how far bad you let it get. She judges you immediately and scolds you for not being more responsible. She thinks your room is gross and she is upset because she feels like she has taught you better. She pats his eyes and scoffs, picking up random items around the room. Neppy enters and Charlie remarks that it's not entirely bad and could be worse. Maybe he has been too busy to clean up after himself. We shouldn't be so harsh on him, Chai. But if we don't scold him, he will never learn, and it's important that he takes care of himself. Chai is still rummaging through the messy room of her big bro. Nippy once again brushes it off. Explaining how these things happen and something. Chai gets jealous and exclaims that Neppy is only trying to suck up to Oni-chan instead of looking after him. Something like that. Right? I kind of think like that, where it's like so like Chai's being really harsh and she's like, this is too gross. This is gross and you're gross and you should take better care of yourself. But she's doing it out of care. But then Neppy's like, well, it's not that bad because, Neppy has a messy room already and she thinks like, it's not that bad. Like, it could be way worse and, maybe Oni-chan is just not feeling well or is forgetful or too busy. And then Chai goes on about it a bit more and then Neppy's like, well, and then it gets into a little bit of like a little feud, a little you're only saying that to suck up to him, but you don't really care about his well-being or something. And then they get a little googly about it, and then maybe they banter a bit back and forth, fighting over their big bro until they realize that they should fighting over their big bro, sending him indirect praises and compliments and a few bits of scolding mixed in. Listener intervenes and calms them both down. Both girls realize they should work on helping their big bro and reminding him how important it is to take care of himself because they love him very much and want him to be healthy and happy. Both girls help him clean up while reminding him the importance of taking care of himself for others, for not only others but also himself, right? So the story could be, you know, Chai is scolding, Neppy is forgiving, then the girls start to banter a bit, then they realize that they're going too far because they're just being jealous and possessive, and then the big bro kind of steps in, and then the two girls realize that they're doing like the wrong thing because they're just like getting upset and like missing the point. So then they're like kind of start to praise him and then be like, you need to keep taking care of yourself. Like, we really care about you a whole lot, and we want you to be healthy and happy and live forever. And then both girls help him clean up or wanting him to be healthy and happy and live forever. Both girls help him clean up while reminding him the importance of taking care of himself, not only for others, but for himself too. Slowly, over time, the room gets cleaner and cleaner as the girls instruct him through each step. Once they are done, they all sigh in relief and are happy and relaxed. That's when Neffy mentions her room. Dun dun dun. Time for Chai to move on to her next victim of scolding. Happy and relaxed, cuddling and loving Oni-chan. Love, love, Desu. Lots of praise for getting the job done and working hard. Reminds Oni-chan to keep taking care of himself and his space. That's when Neffy mentions her room. Da-da-dun. Time for Chai to move on to her next victim of scolding. Fade out! So that's like the good skeleton for it. Now I just gotta write the actual script for it. But I feel like this is a good and cute premise, and I think that she will also like it as well. And hopefully it turns out really nice. We can upload it soon and you guys will like it. I hope you guys, if you don't mind, I could show you guys the art that we got done for it. I think you will think it's really cute. I'm sure you could guess the artist. Yes, it's Woon! I knew that Woon would be perfect to the job and would completely understand the vision. So I came to Woon and I said, can you help? Because you know the chai and you know the nippy, and I thought that that was a perfect contender. Isn't it so cute? So I feel like it really matches the vibe of the script as well. Yeah! Got the eyebrows right. I'm sorry, I'm just staring at it. I feel like I've really only ever looked at it in passing because I'm like always doing something. So I'm just so excited. I think it's so cute and perfect. Super cute. Thanks, Balloon. I'm super excited to use it. I feel like it's gonna be like an ASMR bonanza because first I'm gonna be releasing the birthday one, and then this one, and another one, and another one. It'll be so many. That has Moogie brows. I do. They're growing. They're getting bigger and bigger. I can't even control it. So this is good, and then I'll just go out and like write the script. So for both of them, we have like the premise, which actually feels really good to do. Get the premise for both of them. So this will be, the birthday one is this Saturday. This one will, I guess, hopefully be sometime next week or in the future. And then, or the week after that. And then I was gonna do, I'll go with the voice pack was the other one. We could have fun with it, and we could do just one random one that's like, there's no strings attached. So we just completely make like a really random one. And see where it takes us, like, through with the random words and stuff. So let's put in every random word that we like. Map. Disability! Disability ASMR? That could work. ADHD could be like a disability. Looking after your disabled sister, it'll be like Code Geass. I feel like that's ethically wrong. I can't do a physical disability. Whoa, 116.84 pounds is really 4-coded. Insight, symbol, forward, national, wire, scrape. Oh, maybe like a scraped knee. Groove. Army. Oh. Your little sister got a scraped knee in the army. Cut! Cuts and bruises. Aloof? Oh, because she's really aloof. Knit. Cool. Sheep. Foul. Please. 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 False. Diplomatic. Drift. Park. Outlet. Retailer. Kinship. Stubborn. Student. Pain. Cupboard free. Spine. Nose. Redeem. Do not! Emoticon. Heart. Heal. Kick. I feel like... Okay, so it's like... The story could be like... Your little sister is enrolled in the army, fighting the Emoto War, but on her 4th battle, she scraped her knee and got a bunch of cuts and bruises all over. She is so stubborn that she refused to go home. And so aloof that she believed she could keep fighting in the war with her boo-boos. Okay, keep going. Discipline, photocopy, courage, fill, infect. She has to be sent home to her big bro, or else her scrapes will become infected. Lily, position, motif, fuss, mushroom sip, voyage, exile. Top, Twilight Divide, blackmail. An enemy Emoto on the other side of the war has threatened Chai, and she refuses to come home despite her injuries. Although the beginning of the ASMR is her coming home to you. Yorimoto is very sad, wishes she could go back to war and fight alongside her comrades. Instead, you have to spoil and pamper her all better. Take care of her cuts, scrapes, and bruises, and offer her head pats and a nap to heal her sore body. She is stubborn and aloof, but she loves you. Alright, then you copy this and then you take this cinema. And you read, and then you paste it in here. And you see what happens for fun. I'm on the evil side of the war. Bratty motos are on the right side of history. Whoa, that is a very political and controversial take. The field medic had bitten through 3 pencils this week alone. Lieutenant Cara Mendez wasn't even chewing them out of stress. She just liked the texture. Right now, she was hunched over her latest victim, a splintered yellow number 2, while reviewing discharge papers with all of the enthusiasm of someone scraping gum off a boot. 4th notice, she muttered, flipping the page. 4th, and she still won't budge. Across the tent, Private Junko Shimada sat stiffly on an overturned ammo crate, her left knee wrapped in gauze that was already tinged pink. She was 19, but in the dim lantern light, with her scuffed boots dangling an inch above the ground, she looked about 12. So me. Her arms were crossed and fingers drumming against her biceps like she was counting down to an explosion. I told you, she said. It's a scratch. I could still hold a rifle. Wait, I like that line. It's a scratch. I could still hold a rifle. Guys, this is cinema. Doc sighed and crossed the mangled pencil remains into a nearby tin can with a hollow clink. Kid, I've seen cadets try to tough out trench foot with less stubbornness than you. She leaned forward, elbows on knees, and squinted at Junko's bandaged leg like it might start talking. That scratch of yours? It's got a one-way ticket home if it gets infected. And trust me, she flicked the discharge papers with one nicotine-stained finger. Colonel doesn't send these for fun. Junko's jaws tightened. Outside, the distant thump of artillery shook the tent's canvas walls, sending dust motes swirling around the lamplight. Someone shouted orders in the compound, and the words sharp and urgent. She flinched, not from the noise, but the sudden, treacherous sting in her knee, and she instinctively tried to stand. My squad needs me, she muttered. This is me! This is me! No! Stop! That's why I didn't say the word, because I know I was gonna say it wrong. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I don't know. Just tell me what I said. What did I say? Just tell me what I said. Colonal. Is that not what it is? Colonal? I wanna go home. I wanna go home. How is it that? It doesn't make sense of it to say that. It doesn't make any sense because that's not how it's spelled. Oh, that's not how they spell it back in my town. They spell it really differently back in my town, actually. Mm. 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 Alrighty, well, that's our future ASMR script outline. It's gonna be called Military ASMR Emoto Wars. We got the military ASMR Emoto Wars, the innocent, the good cop, bad cop with Neppy, the bratty princess ASMR, and our voice pack. Yeah! Oh, I have a hair in my mouth. I got it. I thought that was really fun. When I thought about it, I was like, wait, that would be a really fun idea for stream. Like, I could just write the scripts. Like, I don't think I could write them word for word because I feel like it's... Well, I guess I could, but sometimes it feels a little intimate. But I was like, oh, writing the outlines with you guys would be really fun, and we could, like, bounce ideas off each other. And the randomizer actually is silly, but it really helps you come up with, like, things you wouldn't originally have thought about. And I know it's kind of common. I've seen other ASMRs, like, do script writing streams. Usually, they'll do it for, like, member streams or something like that. Maybe I could try that in the future. Are you gonna use a radio voice filter and use the military alphabet in that ASMR? Wait, what's the military alphabet? No, I'm gonna get ratted on for this military emoto thing because I'm gonna, like, not know anything and I'm gonna sound like a dummy. I'm gonna be like colonel. Oh, I know Delta and Alpha. Oh, it's the alphabet! Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot. Whoa, that's so cool! Whoa, what squeak is cool? Alpha, Beta, Omega. So cool. Alrighty, well, before I go, I want to watch a video with you. Not of you. Well, actually, I would be happy to watch a video of you. But I want to watch a video of someone getting a special facial done so we can learn. So I know what to expect on my birthday when I get my facial. Like, what's it going to be like? And then I'm going to go work on the voice pack and the birthday ASMR. So, thank you guys for cheering me up because I was really bummed before stream. And now I feel a lot more happy and myself, which I'm really glad. And hopefully I don't feel too tired on my birthday because this is gonna be the last stream before, like, last live stream before my birthday, which is scary, but I'm excited. What the heck? Kiki would pretend to be Indian tech support and you RP a cute girl trying to fix your computer? I don't know if that'll relax anybody. I mean, that kind of sounds like a parody roleplay ASMR. I'll write it down. I'll write it down. I think, actually, I'm not gonna write it down because I know that that might be bad. Would it be though? I'll bring it up to her. Kiki tech support, okay. It's just her tech support voice. It's just her tech support voice. Alright, now let's watch a facial video. Getting, alright. Let me pause the music.
Is this the best facial in Seoul, Korea? Let's go! I went to Shangpri, that's located in Gangnam. I just took the subway, it was so easy to get to. Their S-Energy treatment is their most popular facial, but after the esthetician took a look at my face, she was like, no, you need the marine jewel treatment. So that's what I got. It was a 90-minute facial that cost me about $160. Most parts of the facial I was unable to film as it's their secret technique, such as their painless extraction and facial massages, which was so good. I don't even know what this is, I'm just trusting the process. Okay, but this gold rich modeling mask was heaven. Apparently your skin's temperature is usually 36 degrees and this mask brings it down to 31 degrees, and this cooling sensation really helped me with my redness. They also gave me a rundown of what would be good for my skin, and of course I bought it all. Also an important thing to note, this
Why
is
is she speaking into the mic like that?
Sorry boys. Is this the best facial in Seoul, Korea?
Okay, let's do this one.
I wasn't gonna leave Korea without getting skin treatments done, so here's how it went. I went to this foreigner-friendly clinic in Gangnam. I first got a skin analysis and consultation where they tell you any issues that you have, and they even showed me this is how I will look when I age with all these sunspots on my face. And they had translators on site to thoroughly explain to you, so I was very humbled, but I know I needed it. They recommended that I get the Collaster PDRN treatment to improve collagen production, skin hydration, and elasticity. Then they put numbing cream on, and it's finally time. The procedure did not look pretty and jump scared. This was right after the treatment, but I personally think that the result after it's healed is worth it, and I do feel that it tightened my skin and improved pigmentation overall. I wasn't gonna leave Korea.
I need to go to Korea.
Done, so here's how it went. I went to this foreigner-friendly clinic in
You can't go to Korea and not do a skincare treatment. I have so many skincare problems and it was time to address them. So I went to Solistic Skin and first they're gonna give you a skin analysis. I put my face into a machine and then she used the tool on my face. The results were shocking. It says I have a 31-year-old skin, but I'm only 29. They gave me a 36 pages summary of all of my skin problems. Then it's so cool because they recommend you a skin treatment that suits your skin problems. I got the Astrodome facial treatment. First step is cleaning and exfoliating my skin because one of the biggest problems were my pores. Then she used
what if my skin is older than my age?
It was followed by LED therapy. I got the blue light for my acne and inflammation. Now she was prepping my face for the craziest mask I've ever had. She used some fabric on my face, covered my eyes. Then she was making this thick mixture and she just covered my full face with it. It might look like I'm suffocating, but I promise it's not as bad as it looks. She even covered my neck. After 15 minutes, she removed the mask and she put toner and serums on my face while giving me the best facial massage. I was so happy after that my skin was glowing.
450-year-old skin.
And not do a skincare treatment. I have so many skincare.
I'm so scared. $8,000 skin treatment in Korea.
They start these treatments on Korean girls so early, in their 20s. You can just go in, there's like binders, and you can pick the lips you want, you can pick the eyes you want, you can pick whatever shape face you want. That was also something that really startled me as to having all of these options thrown at you, being so...
Acne, scar, dehydration, that's the main one.
Present fell here, chiming in just to give you some additional details of this experience. So I remember in this consultation, he was actually a little surprised that I had over it, and typically they let the cream sink in for about 40 minutes.
This is my only saving grace to protect me from crying. And you?
What was the pain level on a scale of 1 to 10?
17.
Oh.
17? 17?
Numb me to life, wake me up inside.
A few anxious thoughts later into the operation room.
I'm so scared.
The doctor came in and he started to map out the areas on my face that he would be treating and concentrating on, but also telling me which parts he would be avoiding to give a balanced look. Starting with the first of 3 treatments. This first one is called L-therapy. So this is one of the most popular non-surgical treatments for those who are looking for a V-line face shape, lifted jawline and cheeks, and just overall firmer skin. It uses high-frequency focused ultrasound, also known as HIFU, to target the deep layers of your face in that muscular level to be able to give those lifting and tightening effects. I can be pretty confident in telling you most Korean celebrities and influencers will have had L-therapy done. So in this session, the doctor will use 3 different nodes to directly target the deep muscular tissue layers, also known as the SMAS, as well as the deep dermis and the superficial dermis. And these are the layers where our precious collagen and elastin are created. And fun fact, I have to get this done. The same layer or portion of our skin that actually gets worked on when you get a surgical facelift. So this is why L-therapy is also known as the non-invasive version of a facelift. He's starting with the 3mm mode, and this just means the ultrasound is reaching 3mm beneath the skin surface into the dermis layer. So he's essentially pinpointing the region to lift, sculpt, and regenerate the collagen. You can see here the doctor's constantly looking at this screen because he's simultaneously checking your facial contours and structure as he's pulsing the energy waves into my face,
Oh my
so that
God.
it's targeting very specific areas that were customized for your concern. I honestly couldn't feel too much on this node. It was just a little bit of heat and like warm flashes in some areas of my cheeks, but nothing painful, surprisingly.
Okay.
Because some videos that I've watched and just like talking to some other girls, they said, oh, therapy is kind of like, it's really sore in some areas because it goes into that jaw and gum area. So it really will come down to each person. He then changes the node to use the 4.5mm, which goes into the skin layer called the SMAS, which is made up of muscle
under the
fibers,
nostril?
fat cells, collagen, and elastin. And this is the layer of the face that's prone to thinning and sagging and getting weaker as we age.
Okay, we
in
need
that
this, we
muscle
need this.
level. I didn't know it at the time, but L-therapy is one of those treatments that you only need to do once a year. And you'll start seeing peak results anywhere between 2 to 6 months. That's when you'll see the most chisel and when the collagen has had time to reproduce. I'll show you what I currently look like, which is about 2 months after this procedure. So stay tuned to the end of the video and I'm gonna give you all my thoughts. I don't know why I'm crying. Get it together. So before I
Why is she
continue
crying? Why is she
mentioning the
crying?
process,
Why is she
cell
crying?
therapy, we were on to the next treatment, and that is stem
No!
cell injection. This is one of the ones I was most anxious about, and I've just never in a million years thought I would experience this, but here we are. And stem cell injections are one of the treatments that Korea is in the front lines of and what high-end clinics are offering for innovative facial treatments.
This hurts?
And it's one of the most expensive treatments that you can get. So I just want to say everything that I'm getting done is a gifted experience. It wasn't anything that I like sought out. It was just as we were in Korea, the New Year Lounge team really helped to like hook us up, Cassandra and I, with the most innovative body, skin, hair treatments. And so this is just me almost like living through it. But back to what are stem cells? Stem cells are used for skin regeneration and repair for things like inflammation, scar healing, pigmentation reduction, and collagen boosting so that it can help with creating a smoother, firmer, and overall improved texture and tone of your face.
Does it hurt?
My mental space right now was almost like meditative because I needed to just keep it cool. Because as you might know, I am petrified of needles.
She's afraid of needles.
Yeah, I'm afraid of But the thing is, it's not like painful. It doesn't hurt, but you can feel every injection. The good thing is because they're all really professional, he's systematically working across your face and doing it very
You're pretty. Please don't go to Korea and do their Frankenstein beauty nonsense.
Level, I would rate this probably around a 7.5 or an 8. So that took roughly like 3 minutes. It was over really quickly, and we were on to the next treatment, which was microneedling.
Okay, I like.
This is performed to the outermost surface of the
Just
skin,
everyone
and it
relax.
works by creating
Stop
these
freaking out.
micropunctures so that your skin rebuilds and regenerates, and in the process stimulates new collagen and elastin to be produced. It's most commonly used for people who want to improve their acne scars, fine lines, enlarged pores, and uneven skin tone and texture. So a lot of these services will kind of overlap in terms of what they can offer your skin.
I think that I liked the
And what it
first
is
one.
they're just rolling this.
Yeah, I don't
microneedle
need to
tool,
get this
and they're
yet.
also applying something called the On Blossom Skin Booster, which is OnLift's special serum concoction, and it contains hyaluronic acid as well as peptides to enhance your skin's hydration and the collagen production to give you that radiant complexion. This was also pretty quick. It only lasted about like 3 to 5 minutes. On a discomfort level, this was probably like 5 or 6. And I honestly think because I was still trying to get over like the speed at which these were going, like my adrenaline was high, and so maybe that like blocked my pain receptors.
High
for everything.
adrenaline.
I am not sure. but I think that definitely had to do with it. So after that, the worst was over, and I went into
the worst is over.
room to rest a little bit. Very important to eat. Okay, so that completed the facial treatments. Now I need to sit down with you guys and decompress and share with you the results as well as my main takeaways.
Well, she was
and
crying. I want to know why.
And I'll answer FAQs. Okay, let's first start with the results. So the day of the treatments, wowza, I had visible injection marks. But the funny thing was, it was more visible on one side versus the other. I don't know, it was kind of weird. And surprisingly, this side of my face looks fine. This side of my face does not look fine. Some of the blood would have dried up, which left a little scab. And then overall, I looked very puffy, like I was bloated.
She did not
and
swap
kinda
out her lip.
swollen. In terms of like feeling, my face was definitely very tender, and when I washed my face that night, I could feel the raised bumps. I do want to say that because I went with Cassandra, when she was doing the injections, her face looked beat. It was like she walked into a beehive. She has much more sensitive skin than I do. I realized that's just something to note if you have super thin skin, if you have fair
That's
skin,
gonna
if
be
you have
me.
very
That's
sensitive,
gonna be
reactive
me.
skin.
Okay, this is the morning after.
Girl.
That is a pimple. The rest of it has like gone down, so the bumps aren't as much, and it's just like a little tender, but it doesn't hurt. So I guess I will be going out like I have freckles all over my face.
Just like little scabs. It definitely wasn't
Chad
oozing
comes back from
anything.
her
It was
birthday
actually just,
looking
like healing.
like
so
that.
there was, I realized, some bruising on a few of the marks, maybe just like 2. I was still looking quite puffy. The raised bumps had gone down, and it was good enough where I could wear just minimal BB cream or concealer, because once again, I was filming the next day. A week after the treatments, my swelling and puffiness had gone down probably 90%. Like my face was looking back to normal. And then within the week, there were still some slight marks, but you couldn't really tell unless you looked closely. Just like slather your skin with hydration and a really good moisturizer. I was using the Pure M toner, the Dr. Rosa Seeker, and the Pure M Barrier Balm, Authentic Barrier Balm, for the whole duration until my skin was healing again. So I am currently in my almost 2nd month after these treatments. My skin peaked at around the 3rd week after getting it. It was healed and my skin looked good. My pores were the biggest shock. My skin was so smooth and so refined, and the pores were so minimized. I haven't seen my skin tightened like that. Like over this area, the butterfly area and my forehead, but not even that, but my acne scars, like the ice pick scars, the deep ones that no amount of skincare can really change. Even those had actually evened out. It almost like tightened. Even without me putting on anything, my skin was actually like very bright, evened, and pore minimized. About a month into it, I think this is where the L-therapy was kicking in, where he concentrated those ultrasound shots. This whole region of my face seems to be smaller. It just looks more sculpted. That's what I think. And it's sculpted just in the area that he focused on. Now, I will also say that I have been stepping up my skincare as well. Like I've been doing less, but the steps that I do, it's like really paying off, like double moisturizing at night. Anyway, I'm gonna share more skin tips in another video that we have with another clinic, because I actually got a lot more tips in terms of how to look after your skin. And
The dark side, that's the
there.
next chapter.
So that's my general results. Now, it wouldn't be beauty.
Imagine your
sharing
girlfriend
if
does
I
this
didn't
and she
share
asks you if you notice
my
anything different.
Real thoughts.
What if I come back and I'm like,
And so we
Choomba,
really
do you
need to
notice
talk
anything
about that. I
different?
think
Notice
it's
anything
just
different?
as important as everything that I've shared with you. And something, honestly, I don't think a lot of people talk about. There were things that I experienced that really did make me feel uncomfortable. Once again, this was a gifted experience, which I'm so thankful for. First thing is, I was shocked at how normalized these treatments were.
Literally right outside the door, I see Reverend.
friend? Do you know what that is?
No.
It's the salmon sperm injection thing.
We were in Gangnam, which is like
Salmon
the hotspot. It's like a
sperm?
one-stop shop. You want hair, you want teeth, you want face, you want body, like everything is here. No matter how young you are, how old you are, where you're from. And I think it was actually quite intense because you might gauge that Ro and I are very conservative when it comes to things about beauty treatments, changing yourself. Like we take it very seriously because, you know, you have one face, one body your whole life. So that's our approach. So then that leads me to the second unexpected thing was, results aside, I actually felt this sadness. Everyone I talked to around, they'd already had a rhinoplasty. They do PDRN like 2 times every 3
Spending your
months.
time
when it's
obsessing
suggested you only
obsessing
need it
over
once
prolonging
every
your life.
6 months
Well,
because
your
the results
youth,
are just
and then you
so
get
good
old
that they
anyway.
keep going.
Yeah,
Everyone
I think
normalizes it.
that's
And
very true.
it
Like,
kind
you
of
should never
creates
obsess
this
over it, but I do
warped
think you should,
reality
if
for
you
me.
care
For
about it,
example,
you
I
should
was
take
talking with the
steps
translator, and
that
she was
aren't
already on her
invasive,
3rd
but-
eyelid surgery, and she still wasn't satisfied with it. But you know, at that point, she had to stop.
I
because
have
it's
a
like
lot
you
of
can
friends
only
in
change
cosplay who
your
do a lot
eyes
of
so many times,
aesthetic
and so it might not be safe. That was kind of
surgeries,
like
and
the
it's
more
really scary.
eye-opening inner
I
beauty that
would never go
I
that far.
really saw clearly was missing within this whole process because it is purely aesthetic. Then the next thing that surprised me was they start these treatments on Korean girls so early, in their 20s. You can just go in, there's like binders, and you can pick it again. And was it worth it? I have to answer it in 2 ways. So me as Felicia,
I am.
you
This
know,
is
my humble
invasive.
person, I'm
This is
itching
not what
to
I'm
do
getting
this
done.
again. I probably am not going to think of doing it again. But if you're asking me, does it produce results? Yes, it does. They both exist. Why I'm talking about this and I'm so passionate about this section is because, you know, I treat all of you viewers and everyone in my life as my sisters. Like, I wouldn't suggest to you things that I wouldn't give my own blood, you know what I mean, or my own self. And I don't know why I'm crying.
Girl, what's up?
What the heck?
Girl.
Get it together. And it's because I think I see it in both ways. It's very natural to want to be beautiful and aspire to these things, but I also like see everyone as already beautiful, and sometimes it takes us our own time to, you know, work through believing that in ourselves. And like, I wouldn't want people like you guys who
Crying
are, like,
is a
on the
side effect of the
fence or who are
skin
interested
procedure.
to get into more of this like a negative cycle of feeling like these are the things you need to do in order to be accepted and to be beautiful, because you know that's not what
Ty coming
real
back looking
beauty
like
is,
Jim
right? Beauty
Carrey.
is your character.
I want to know how
And I
her
think like the whole process of
friend
like, you know,
experienced it.
seeing all these really great people over there, but them just being so dissatisfied, and how like pretty privileged culture is such a huge thing in Korea, that hit me really hard. So yes, I think these treatments, the results they give you can be great, but that's not the be all end all. Like, if you want to get it once in a while, try it out, like, your prerogative. So yes, I don't know what my point was, but that was that. Okay, it's not the end. In our next video, as you might notice, I look a bit different. No, I didn't get plastic surgery. However, I did do something called dental lamination. And I want to share with you guys the whole experience, because it
Dental
is definitely something
lamination?
that only Korea has. And it was quite an experience as well. After that, we have body treatment. If you listened and heard our K-pop idol podcast,
Okay. Let's look at this one.
Is this what facials in Korea are like? This is not what I expected. Look, it started out normal. They wash your face, right? But this is on another level. This is a blue exfoliator to really clean your skin. And they get it in there with this machine, okay? This is like a power wash. It's like a car wash for your face. So this is getting all the impurities out of my skin. Next, they went in with the scraper. This part is extremely satisfying to look at. I get a lot of blackheads and gunk on my nose, so they're getting this right out. They even got some of the stuff on my chin too. Okay, this was my favorite part. An amazing face massage, and they really contoured my face here. You know it's good when they start kneading your face.
I think this
like
is
pizza
similar
dough.
to what I'll
Now
get.
they're pulling out this machine. I have never seen anything like this before. It's like a robot massager. It does kind of look intense, but it's not at all. But it definitely feels like I'm in a car wash right now. I did also get a blue light therapy treatment and a red light therapy treatment as well. And this is the premium glow facial. So at the end, she applied oil to my face and of course, SPF. So by the end of this facial, I was glowy and moisturized. If you guys are going to Korea anytime soon, definitely.
If you've never tried a Korean facial, specifically an aqua peel, this is your sign. It's like a deep cleanse and a glow up all in one. I used this suction tool that literally vacuums all of the gunk out of your pores, so it's gonna take out all the oil, blackheads, buildup, everything. The best part is that while it's pulling out the bad stuff, it's pushing hydrating serum in, so your skin isn't just clean, it's gonna be plump, dewy, and super smooth. I found that there was minimal redness, no downtime, and you have that glass skin look that everyone is obsessed with right now. I first got one of these when I was in Korea last year, and I'm so glad that I finally found one in my area because just look at the results. I'm out here feeling like a high-level eunuch or something, you know? If you've never tried
You know? Yeah, the saunas are really good for your skin as well. Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah, the one that I am getting is not invasive. It's just like cleansing, cleaning, like pores, blackheads, and then moisturizing and like massaging and stuff like that. So there's nothing like injections or crazy stuff. It's just like, it's like washing and moisturizing your face, but it's just really like super special. So I think it'll be relaxing, and I think it'll be a really cool experience. I look forward to it for my birthday. Yeah. Trying to be excited for my birthday this year because I think I'm like gaslighting myself, like, be excited, get excited, get excited, get excited, get excited, get excited. Ah! So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm real excited to see my parents. I'm excited. I mean, I do have to go to the whipping factory tomorrow, but I'll be able to have a nice dinner. And then I'll get my facial thingy, and I'll upload the voice pack and my ASMR and all of that. I'll have tons of stories to tell you when I come back. Sunday night we're going to be doing a watch along in the Discord. So I'll be able to tell some stories when I get back. We'll just hang out in there. You know how it is. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I'm gonna get to work, and I love you guys. I'll miss you, and I can't wait to celebrate my birthday together next weekend. And I am excited. Thank you, Spooky. Yeah, I do realize I gotta slow down just a little bit. And I feel like I am. I feel like I'm pacing myself at a okay pace, and I'll get back into the swing of things. Thank you, Spooky. Thank you, Traveler. Thank you, Sib. Thank you, Daedra. Thank you, Moon. Thanks for the beautiful art, Moon. Thank you, Arf Arf. Thank you, Shiojo. Thank you, Amma and Dio and Rinny and Ruin and Fern. Thank you, Hotel. Thanks, Monkey and Ox. Thank you to all the lurkers, my special Choomba lurkers. Bye, Nymph. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your birthday. And thanks for joining me on your birthday. That makes me feel really special. Thank you. Thank you, Apqua. Thank you, Butt Squeak. Thank you, Lucario. Alrighty! Next time you see me, I'm gonna be a little bit more older and a little bit more wiser. But I'm gonna be just as cutie. And I'm gonna be Lou. And my skin is gonna be really beautiful. Maybe I could even take like a really close up, like cropped picture of like my cheek. And I could be like, look how shiny and clean and healthy it is. Oh, Lou. I love you, Choombas. And I'll see you soon.